Tailwind CSS uses a utility-first approach to styling. Let's get an idea of what this is. In traditional CSS, we usually give custom class names for every design element. For example, if you want to style a button, you first add a class name to it, like btn, and then add styles to that class by selecting it .btn and writing CSS rules like padding 12 pixels, background color blue, and let's say text color white, and border radius something like 5 pixels or something. Let's see what this looks like in the browser. I have it open right here. Something like this. While this works, over time your CSS file grows larger with too many custom class names and it becomes harder to manage. With Tailwind's utility-first approach, instead of writing custom classes, you can use pre-built utility classes directly in your HTML. So for the same button, you could do this. You could add existing class names like P3, BG Blue 600, Rounded MD, text white. And now here's what you get. Let me remove these styles. I have linked the style sheet which Tailwind has generated. We will talk about it in a little while. So this is what you get from these class names. P3 adds a padding, BG Blue 600 adds a background color of a particular shade of blue, Rounded MD adds some border radius that you can see, and text white evidently applies the text color. Everything you need in one single line. The main benefit of this approach is speed and control. You can apply styles without writing lengthy CSS rules. Also, you don't even have to switch back and forth between HTML and CSS files. You can style your web pages however you like right here using utility classes. Even make your pages responsive. That's the whole concept of Tailwind CSS. But before you proceed further, you need to note that though this looks like inline styles, it's very different. When you run this command npm run dev, Tailwind crawls through your markup. It goes through all of the files, searching for the utility classes that are present in anywhere in your HTML files. It could be JavaScript or Blade files, and then it generates an actual style sheet which is located here. We have configured our project such that this output is stored here. In a later chapter and a video, you will see how you can put it wherever you like in your project. So this is the style sheet that is linked to our markup generated by Tailwind CSS. If you look at this, you can see that this is not much different from a traditional CSS style sheet, and therefore it does not change the performance of your website whatsoever. The only thing that changes is the developer experience. Tailwind provides hundreds of utility classes that are quicker to learn compared to CSS syntax. So the next set of chapters are dedicated to getting familiar and practicing all the utility classes that exist. By the end of this course, you'll see just how powerful this utility-first approach is for building responsive and scalable websites.